I want you to enlighten me. I want to learn. I want to learn from you. This is sort of a casting call for anyone who's taken a DNA test, say, I don't know, through MyHeritage or 23andMe, something like that. You identify as black, African American, but really more so you identify as half black, half white. Meaning that you have a parent who is considered white and a parent who's considered black. Therefore, you're, what's it called, mulatto? Is that the term for it? I guess there's different terms for it. But ultimately, you're, quote, mixed. That's another term for it. If you have one parent who's black and one who is white, and you've taken a DNA test, I would love for you to share the results. I want to learn. Now, something I've talked about in more than one video here on my channel is about how people who are African American, black people in America, in other words, that have been here for several generations, as compared to someone who has moved directly from Africa 20 years ago, okay, just to be clear. If you're African American, you take a DNA test, it's not that you're gonna be 95% African or 100%. The most you might be is 80, but most people who commented in my other video said that their results showed somewhere between like 2/3 to 3/4. So like somewhere around like 66 to 75% was the normal range of African DNA, in contrast to the European DNA or whatever else showed up. So with that, using that same logic that I've learned from other people who've left comments here, learning from you, if you are half white and half black, if you're mixed, then would that mean your African DNA would be half of 3/4, half of 2/3? So if your parent who is black is actually 2/3, that would ultimately mean you're only 1/3. So what I'm trying to figure out is kind of a baseline here as far as if you are mixed, if you're half black, half white, you take the DNA test, how much African are you showing? Because in theory, if the parent who is black is, like I said, I mean, 2/3, that means you'd be 1/3. Or if the parent is 3/4, that's 75%, then that'd make you at the most 43%. So even if you identify as half black, probably the most you'd be is probably around 40 to 43% African. Now this is all speculation and theory. I don't know. This isn't a video of me telling you, here's how it is. This is me a video asking, is this how it is? I don't know. I don't have a parent who's black and well, that's why my mom is like, what is it, like 2% African, but that's not the same thing. What I want to know is, and this is, I'm asking for your help, this is a casting call. If you identify as someone who is mixed, meaning that you have a parent who is white and a parent who is black, and you took a DNA test, what percentage shows up as African? I'm going to speculate somewhere between 33 and 48%. Even though you're considered half, now I wouldn't even say 48%. I'm going to say you're going to probably show between, at the most, 33 to 43%. That's my guess. I'm going to guess that your DNA test shows between 33 and 43% African, and the rest would be, European. That's my guess. I love to learn, so if I'm wrong, please tell me. Please share with me your results, because I love learning about all this. I'm fascinated by DNA test results just like you are. And so I like to ask different scenarios to kind of learn from all this, because this whole DNA testing that's affordable, this is a new thing. So we all have a lot to learn. So as the host of a channel that largely focuses on this, hey, if you identify as half black, half white, mulatto, mixed, however you say it, one black parent, one white parent, I want to know what your results are. See how off I am on my prediction. I predict you're between 33 and 43% African at the most. Now, please help me out, comments, tell me what the truth is.